Good afternoon, everyone. So, wish you happy New Year. Guys, am I audible?
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Happy New Year, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So, we'll go ahead with the last session we discussed about multi-threading. I give summary and then we can go ahead with today's session. Last session we started multi-threading. Multi-threading. In that we discussed about a task and what is single tasking, and we discussed about multitasking, what is multitasking, and we discussed about types of threads. There are two types of threads. One is the predefined thread. Okay, and then we discussed user defined thread, user defined thread, predefined thread, user defined thread. Okay, next we discussed about thread priorities, thread priorities, and then we discussed about synchronization, synchronization, synchronization. These are the things we discussed in the thread concept. These are all things we discussed in the thread concept. Okay, fine, very good. Now today, let's get into the topic. Today we'll discuss about packages. What does it mean by packages, and what is the purpose of the packages? And we'll go ahead with the packages. So generally, what is the purpose of packages? Packages are used to group of classes interfaces. Group of classes. I will need some size. Yeah. Group of classes, interfaces, and exceptions and errors. Exceptions and errors. These group together we can say packages. What does it mean by packages? Packages are used to a group of classes, interfaces, and exceptions. In Java language, yeah, in Java language, so there are so many classes, interfaces available in Java language. So there are so many classes are available, classes and interfaces and exceptions and errors. There are so many in Java. There are so many classes, interfaces, exceptions, and errors. So that is the reason. So Sun people meaning Sun Microsystem. So initially the JDK, I would say Java language provided by the Sun Microsystem, right? So that is the reason. So Sun people divided predefined interfaces classes into several packages. So that is the reason Sun people. That is the reason Sun people. Sun people meaning Sun Microsystem team divided predefined predefined classes, interfaces, exceptions, and errors errors into several packages, into several packages, into several packages. Those are like I will open and then I will show you normally. Java SC8 document. If I open document, so see, this is the document. In the document you can see these many packages are available: applet, AWT, color, and Java AWT data transfer, DNT, event, font, geom, IVM, SPI, image. You can see these many packages. These all are predefined. These many predefined packages classes are available. These all are predefined. These all are predefined one. Okay. Sun microsystem. Sun microsystem. Sun people divided into predefined classes and interfaces into several packages. Several packages. Several packages. So in that, the examples are like java.lang package, java.lang package, and then we can say java.io package, java.io package, java.io package, and then java.util package, java.util package, and these there are multiple packages are available. Java.sql package, SQL package. There are multiple packages are available. SQL package. Okay, SQL package, SQL package. In that, here the one important point is java.lang package. Java.lang package is default package. Java.lang package is default package. Java.lang package is a default package and it is available for all Java classes. And it is available for all Java classes. It is available for all Java classes. Java.lang package is the default package. It is available for all Java classes. All Java classes. All Java classes by default. By default. By default. Next, if you want to use any predefined class which is not a part of java.lang package, then you have to import that class using the import keyword. Next point is if we want to use any predefined class, if you want to use any predefined class, any predefined if you want to use any predefined class which is not a not part of java.lang package, which is not a part of java.lang package, which is a not part of java.lang package, then we have to import that class, that class that class using import keyword, using import keyword, using import keyword. Okay, using import keyword. Okay, for example, normally I will show you few of the example. For example, public class and demo, and from here to here, this is the scope of the class. This is the scope of the class. For example, if I want to use any, for example, I will go to that package. So by default, all classes which it can have, all classes can, I would say, these all the classes and interfaces you can use, directly. You can use directly. Okay, so by default, java.lang package is the by default which is available for all the classes, for all the classes. Now, apart from java.lang package, for example, if I want to use java.io package, For example, if I want to use like a file reader, then compulsory what I need to do, here we need to take the main method public static void main method, and here you can create the connection between two classes, file reader, fr equal to new file reader. Okay, so this I created the connection with the two classes. Here you can import the statement by using import keyword. Import java dot io dot, can mention like as the star file reader, file reader, file reader. Are you guys clear with my point? So here the point is, for all Java classes, if you want to use any predefined class which is not part of java.lang package, then we have to import that class using import keyword. For example, file reader is a not part of java.lang package, then you should use java.io file reader, java.io file reader. Okay, I hope you guys clear with my points. This is all about predefined packages, predefined packages, and we can create user defined packages also. User defined packages, user defined packages. So user defined packages, in our project we will create our own packages. In our project we will create our own packages. In our project we will create our own packages to organize project related classes and interfaces, classes and interfaces. Next point is to create a package. We will use package keyword. We will use package keyword. Are you guys clear with my point? Package keyword. Okay. To create package, we will use package keyword. Example, like how you can create the normally example. For example, if you are working some TCS, you can assume there are you are working as a TCS project. Then how you can create the packages? Package keyword, and then your company name, com dot your company name TCS, and then the project name. For example, you are working on some login form, then you can mention the class name, like that the class name like is as the login. For example, you are working on some packaged com dot TCS dot, and for example if you are working on the author, then you can mention like as the author. So like that you have to give your own package names. Like that you have to give your own package names. You have to give your own package names. You have to give your own package names. Are you guys clear with my point? Next, here you have to remember few of the important points. The important points are like whenever you are writing the class, so import statement should be the import. I would say package statement should be the top of that program. So in class, package statement should be package statement should be first line. First line of the should be first line. First line meaning top, top of that program, top of that program. Next point is after package statement, after package statement, we can write multiple import statements based on the requirement. Multiple import statements based on the requirement. Okay, based on the requirement. So how you can for example, how you can import for example, if you want to import, if you write like this java.io dot star. So what does it mean? So star meaning you can access all the classes interfaces available under that package. Under that package, it means all classes. It means all classes and interfaces. It means all classes and interfaces, exceptions of IO package, of IO package, of IO package will be will be imported, imported. It means all the classes, interfaces, and exceptions of IO package will be imported. You can write like this, but you can write like this, but this is not recommended approach. This is not recommended. Not recommended. This is not recommended. Can write like this, but this is not recommended approach. But this is not recommended approach. Okay. Next important point is if two classes are in same package, then import statement is not required. 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 Okay. If two classes is same package, then import statement is not required. So these are the points about packages. Packages are used to a group of classes and interfaces, and exceptions. Packages are used to a group of classes, interfaces, exceptions, and errors. In Java language, there are so many classes. There are so many predefined classes, interfaces, and exceptions. Predefined, predefined classes, interfaces, exceptions, and errors. And some people divided predefined classes, interfaces, exceptions, and errors into several packages. So from that I took out of them, and those are like java.lang package, java.io package, java.util package, java.sql package. Java.lang package is the default package. It is available for all Java classes by default. If you want to use any predefined class which is not a part of java.lang package, then you have to import the class using import keyword. This is the example. And user defined packages. In our project, we will create our own packages to organize the project related to classes, interfaces. To create a package, we will use the package keyword. We will use package keyword. And in class, package statement should be the first line, meaning top of that line, top of that class. And after the package statement, you can write multiple import statement based on the requirement. The import statement you can write like this, but it means all classes, interfaces, exceptions of that IO package will be imported, but this is not recommended. Okay, if two classes are in the same package, then the import statement is required. Import statement is required. This is all about packages. I hope you guys clear about packages. I hope you guys clear it by I hope you guys clear with that is. Next topic is wrapper classes. Next topic is wrapper classes. Can you guys please read this all the statements in or 2 minutes? Okay, next we can go ahead with the wrapper classes. What does it mean by wrapper classes? Why the Java people they bring to us? So we'll try to understand about the wrapper classes. Wrapper classes. So generally, Java is a object-oriented programming language, guys. Java is a object-oriented programming language. Programming language. Okay. In Java, we can represent everything in the format of object. In Java, we can represent in Java we can represent everything we can represent everything in the form of object in the form of object, guys. Okay. Next, to represent primitive types to represent to represent to represent primitive data types into primitive data types into primitive data type in object format in object format format. So Java provided wrapper classes. Java provided wrapper classes. Are you guys clear with my points? Wrapper classes. Wrapper classes. What does it mean by wrapper classes? Normally, what does it mean by primitive data types? Int a equal to 10. Primitive data type can hold only one value. Primitive data type primitive data type can hold only one value, only one value. But if I want to store the multiple values, then I can represent in the format of object. So primitive wrapper classes meaning to represent primitive data type in object format. Then Java provided wrapper classes. Java provided wrapper classes for every primitive data type for every primitive data type corresponding to wrapper classes. Primitive data type corresponding wrapper class is available. Corresponding wrapper class is available. Wrapper class is available. Wrapper class is available. Okay. Next, all wrapper classes are the part of java.lang package. All wrapper classes all wrapper classes are part of all wrapper classes are part of java.lang package. Java.lang package. For example, byte. This is normal primitive data. This is the primitive data type, guys. This is the primitive data types. But this one is the wrapper class. This is the wrapper class. Okay. So similarly, we have the short and int also. Int, we can say integer, and next we have, I would say, long float. Next we have double, and next we have char. Next we have boolean. Boolean. These all are called primitive types, and these all are called wrapper classes. These all are called wrapper class. What does it mean by wrapper class? Wrapper class is the object oriented in Java. Java is the object oriented programming language, and in Java we can represent everything in the form of object, and to represent primitive data types in object format, Java provided wrapper classes. For every primitive data type, corresponding wrapper class is available. All wrapper classes are the part of java.lang.package. 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 So why the people they bring us this concept, because this can hold only single values. But if you want to store multiple values, then we cannot. We can go ahead with the wrapper classes. Can go ahead with the wrapper. Normal, I will show you. For example, here I would like to take one class, and then I will show you. Already ready. And that give any package name. So which actually I am giving the package name like as I would say we are discussing about wrapper classes, right? So I'm giving wrapper packages, wrapper. Okay, so in that I would like to take the class name. The class name is demo. Okay, so I successfully created the class. The class name is demo. Now we'll take the main method. So main method is I took the main method. Now so normal byte meaning byte b equal to some 20. Okay, I will take SOP sysout statement and so if I would like to try to print b value, then if I reload the page and I'm getting the value, this is the 20. I'm getting the value that is 20. Okay, fine. Now I need to convert this one into byte, that is called byte b equal b1 equal to b1 equal to so new byte, and for that we actually I am passing as a b. Okay, this is the primitive data type value and this is wrapper class. This is coming from the wrapper class. Now here what actually I am doing sysout system.out.println and I am mentioning like as the p1. I'm mentioning like as the p1. I'm mentioning like as the p1. So this is called boxing. This is called boxing. Boxing meaning so keeping the primitive data type, primitive value, keeping primitive value, keeping primitive value into keeping primitive value into wrapper class is called boxing. Boxing meaning that this is the meaning, not a normal boxing, not a normal boxing. Okay, keeping primitive value into wrapper class. Keeping primitive value into wrapper class is called boxing. Okay, we have one more term that is the unboxing. Unboxing meaning converting wrapper class value into the normal data type, primitive data type. For example, here I am taking b2 and then b1. I would like to take sysout statement and I would like to mention b2. I would like to mention b2. Now what does, so here b is holding value is 20. This is primitive data type. This is primitive data type. This is primitive value. This primitive value, what I'm doing, I'm passing into the wrapper class. This is wrapper class. This is wrapper class. This is a wrapper class. Wrapper class. Okay. This byte class I'm converting to a wrapper class. And again, I'm storing that value in b1. b1 I am converting into normal primitive type. So primitive data type to wrapper class, that is called boxing, and wrapper class to primitive data type, that is called unboxing. That is called unboxing. Unboxing. Unboxing meaning converting wrapper object into primitive type. Converting wrapper object into data type. Data type is called into primitive data type. primitive data type. Primitive data type is called unboxing. Unboxing. So here the point is primitive data types can hold only single value. If you want to store the multiple values, so we will use wrapper classes. We will use wrapper classes. Every primitive data type have corresponding wrapper classes available, like byte, short, like that. Okay. So this is all about wrapper classes. Next topic we have generics. So what does it mean by generics? So generally generics introduced in Java 1.5 version. The first point is generics introduced in 1.5 version. And next point is generics are used to achieve a type safety. Generics are used to achieve type safety. Next point is using generics we can write our classes, variables, methods which are independent of data type. Using generics we can write our classes, variables and methods which are independent of data type. For example, now I am taking public void, the method name is m1 method, and from here to here this is the scope of the. So inside what I am doing, I am taking some int I. Then this method only allow integer values. For example, when I am calling the method m1, if I this is the parameter and here I am passing the argument. If I write like this is valid. If I write like this is valid. For example, apart from that, m1, and here I would like to mention some string message. I would like to mention. If I mention the string message like this is invalid. Why? Because so parameter you already defined with integer values. So it can allow only integer values. So instead of integer values, if you are trying to add any other values, it won't allow. It won't allow. Are you guys clear with my point? So above the same, this is the method I am taking. This is the method, m1 method. The same point I am writing here. In above method, we can mention above method. Above method is taking integer as a parameter. Is taking integer as a parameter, and it is a tightly coupled. Okay. Next, if we want to pass string value, string as a parameter, for m1 method it is not possible. For m1 method it is not possible. Why? Because you already defined with the integer, right? you already defined with integer, so it is not possible. Compiler will not accept. Compiler will not accept. Compiler will not accept. In above method, in above method, in above method is taking integer as a parameter. It is tightly coupled. If you want to pass string as the parameter for M1 method, it is not possible. Compiler will not accept. Compiler will not accept. Compiler will not accept. Okay. Next. Next. To overcome above problem. To overcome. To overcome above problem. To overcome above. To overcome above problem, we can use generics in Java. We can use generics in Java. What is the problem? Generics in Java. What is the problem? Problem meaning it is only allowing only integer data types. It is allowing only integer data types. It is allowing only integer data types. Then if you but if you want to add the string values, it won't allow. So compiler will not accept, and the method is not possible. So I mean it is taking only integer as a parameter. It is tightly coupled, and if you want to pass string as the parameter for M1 method, it is not possible. It is not possible. That is the issue. If you go with this approach, then that is the reason the JDK team they introduced to us the concept that is the generic concept. That is the generic concept. What does it mean by generic? So generally, for example, I will take a normal uh, public class and demo, and from here to here, this is the scope of the class. And here, what I'm doing, I'm taking one method, public void m1 method. I'm taking from here to here. This is the scope of the class, and inside I'm mentioning t args. Args is the variable. T meaning type. T meaning type. Now it can allow any kind of type. For example, I'm going here. Now here I would like to remove all this inside demo method. I would like to take the method which is actually public void m1 method, and so now if I take only int value, then it can allow only integer values. But I don't want to that. So that is the reason I would like to take like as the t aux. Aux is the variable name. You can take the variable name is anything. T aux. I'm taking t aux, and here I am mentioning like as the diamond symbol. That is the t. That is the t. Okay. So here I would like to take sysout statement. Sysout statement. Sysout statement. Here the you can mention aux. Aux is the variable. Okay. Now I would say here I would like to create a demo d equal to new demo, and the object created, and I am calling the m1 method, and here I'm passing the value which is for example I would like to 200. I'm mentioning like as the 200. I'm saving this one, and then if I run this one, 200 is printing. Okay, fine. Now what I'm doing, and here I would like to mention some string value. I'm mentioning hi. I'm saving this one, and then I'm printing this one. So see, 200 and a high is also coming. High is also coming normally. So what I mean here, what I'm saying here is, for example, this is the normal method approach. Public void m1 method. This is the normal method approach without generics. Without generics, if I am trying to mention int I equal to, okay, this is only valid, but this is not valid, meaning it can allow only one value, but I want to allow all the values. I want to allow all the values, then I can mention like as the type. I can mention like as the type. So usually, so recommended one is everybody will mention like as the type. If you want, you can mention any other value as well. So now it can hold all the values, meaning here we are passing passing into value, and here we are passing string value, and next thing is t dot m1 method. Like that, you can pass some double value like 20,000. Like that, you can pass some double value. Here we are passing double value, passing double value. Okay, I'm saving this one, and inside I can take sort statement, and then we can mention like as I value. I'm saving this one. I'm saving this one. Now it can able to print all the values. But I want to I want to store the specific data. If you want to store the specific data, then you can mention like as the specific number. For example, string. You can mention like as the string. You can mention like as the string. Here also you can mention like as the string, and here also you can mention like as the string, and this is the diamond symbol. Yeah. Okay. This is the diamond symbol, and then now you can pass the value. You can pass the so generics, meaning with the help of generics we can what we can do. So generics actually, if you want to we can mention, if you want to show the only same kind of data, meaning this array, if you want to store all the values in the format of string, then we can use generics. We can use the generics type. So this mostly we will use in the collection topic. So collection topic, coming days we will discuss about the collection topic. This is all about generics. So generics meaning, generics is introduced in 1.5 version, and generics are used to achieve the type of say the type safety, achieve the type safety. And using generics, we can write our classes, variables, methods which are independent data type. And next in above method is taking integer as a parameter. It is tightly coupled, and if you want to pass a string as the parameter for m1 method and it is not possible, compiler will not accept. And this is the scope of the class. This is all about wrapper class. This is all about generics. Today what we discussed so far, today we discussed about packages, and we discussed about wrapper classes, and we discussed about generics. So what you guys will do, you can do the program on wrapper classes, write a same whatever the example I told you, so that you can write a Java program to demonstrate type of classes. Okay, next up, generics. Write a Java program to demonstrate generics. Meaning, we discussed about boxing and unboxing. That example you can do, and then you can share that. All of you guys, can you please look this document? What we discussed today. If you have any concerns, please let me know. Any questions, anyone? Okay, fine. Next we have the topic collections. Why the JDK people they bring us the topic to us basically yeah, collections. Normally before the collections we discussed about the variables and variables meaning which are used to store the values, which are used to store the values. Variables are the containers which are used to store the values, and if you want to store the values we need to specify the type of variable to store the data. So again we have the primitive data types and primitive data types. So here if you go with the primitive data types approach, primitive data type approach, primitive data type it can hold only one value, it can hold only one value. If you want to store the multiple values, then we have the concept that is the non-primitive data types. Non-primitive data types. So what are the examples for the non-primitive data types? It can hold multiple values. It can hold multiple values. What are the examples for the non-primitive data types are class and string and object, I would say arrays, and next collection. So these are the examples for non-primitive. Now we are discussing about the collection. Collection is the framework which is used to which is used to store the values. For example, why collection is the framework, why only we are calling like this is the framework. So so far we discussed about there are multiple topics like file handling and exceptions, and I would say multi-threading. But so all the topics all are not a frameworks. But if you come with the collection is the framework. Collection is the framework. What does it mean by framework? What does it mean by framework? Framework meaning, for example, if you want to prepare a biryani, okay, how what the process you will follow. The process you will follow, like you can take one bowl. In that you can keep 1 kg of rice, and then you can pour the water into that bowl, and then you can boil, and then so you can in middle you can add some groceries which are related to biryani, like I would say biryani leaves and all you will be added in middle of that biryani, right? So finally after 1 hour you prepare you will be prepared, finally you will get the biryani. That is normal approach, that is the traditional approach to make a biryani. And with framework how you can normally I am telling as an example, but with the framework, meaning already, for example, if you want to prepare a Maggie, in that Maggie already the masala already prepared, so already the masala also they provided to us. Okay, so if you want to prepare the Maggie, you can prepare within 2 to 5 minutes, right? Meaning everything already ready made, already everything is available. So only the thing is only you need to put a little effort. So framework is also similar to Maggie. Framework meaning already all are available. Okay, all are available, meaning predefined classes, interfaces, all are packages, jobs, dependencies, all are available. And based on the requirement, you can use all the things. So that is the reason collection they are calling like as the I would say framework. Okay, fine. The thing is why the JDK people they introduce the collection topic. So generally you can see here we have the non-primitive data types. Non-primitive data types can hold the multiple values. With the help of arrays also can hold the multiple values. Then already arrays is holding the multiple values. Why the JDK people they bring us the collection topic? Because arrays can hold only same data type. So there are some drawbacks are available. The beauty of array is it can store the values, it can retrieve the values based on the index position, and size is fixed. Size is fixed, and there is no predefined methods. There is no predefined methods. We cannot perform any operations. We cannot perform any operations. Perform any operations meaning there is no predefined methods, right? There is no predefined methods. Size is fixed. These are the drawbacks. It can hold only homogeneous data type. It can hold only homogeneous homogeneous data types. So that is the reason collection the JDK people they introduce us the topic, that is the collection framework. That is the collection framework. In the collection framework collection it is a framework in that all predefined classes and interfaces are available. All predefined classes and interfaces are available. Interfaces are available. Interfaces are available. Okay. Now so I will show you the document. You will get the better pattern collections. Document right. Yeah, we are discussing about the collection field. So array is an collection number of homogeneous data elements. So these are the some drawbacks available in the I would say in arrays, meaning in an array represent a group of elements of same data type. The main advantage of array is we can represent huge number of elements by using single variable. So readability of code is improved. Readability of improved. But we have some drawbacks, right? The drawbacks are arrays are the fixed in size. That is, once we create an array, there is no chance of increasing or decreasing the size of array based on our requirement. Hence, to use array concept, we must know the size in advance, which may not possible every time. Which may not possible every time. Okay, so arrays concept not implemented based on the some data type structure, and hence we cannot accept the read data made method support for every requirement. How to write code explicitly to overcome above limitations. We should go for the collections concept. Collections concept. Collections are global in nature, that is based on the requirement. We can increase or decrease size. Hence, memory point of view, collection concept is recommended to use. Collection concept is recommended to use. Collections can hold both homogeneous and heterogeneous objects. Next, every collection class is implemented based on the some standard data structure, and hence for every requirement, ready-made method support is available. As a programmer, we can use these methods directly without writing the functionality on our own. These are the differences between array and collections. Array are the fixed in size. Collections are global in nature. With respect to memory, arrays are not recommended to use. With respect to memory, collections are recommended to use. With respect to performance, arrays are recommended to use. With respect to performance, collections are not recommended to use. Arrays can hold only homogeneous data types. Collections can hold homogeneous and heterogeneous data types. Heterogeneous data types. There is no underlying data structure, hence there is no ready-made methods. And based on the structure, data structure, it has a ready-made method. And next, it can hold both primitive data types and objects. It can hold only objects. It can hold only objects. Okay. Next point is collection. If you want to represent a group of objects as a single entity, then we should go for the collections. Next, collection framework. It defines several classes interface to represent a group of objects and objects as a single entity. What is the difference between the collection and collections? Collection is the interface, collections is the class. So you can see here, a collection is an interface. I will take the marker. Okay, collection is an interface which can be used to represent a group of objects, whereas collection is a utility class present in the java.util package, and collection is the interface, collection is the class. So collection classes are divided into three categories. Okay, a list, these are the interfaces. List is the interface, set is the interface, and queue is the interface. So all these three the main purpose is which are used to store the group of objects, then what is the difference between the list and set is the data structure. Data structure is the different, the purpose is the same. list and set, the purpose of list set is, and queue, the purpose of list set queue is to store the group of objects. We'll go with one by one. First we can go ahead with the lista. So in the uh, list, this is a category which is used to store the group of individual elements where elements can be duplicate, where elements can be duplicate, where elements can be duplicate, where elements can be duplicate. So here list is an interface whose object cannot be created directly, and to work with this category we have to use following the implementation class of list. Like list is the interface. In that list we have the classes like array list, linked list, a vector and stack, vector and stack. So we have the collection hierarchy. I will show you that hierarchy will, I guess here we have the hierarchy. If I scroll down, yeah, this is the collection hierarchy. In this hierarchy, collection is the one interface, and so this symbol is called stereoscopes. Left W arrow and right W arrow. This is called stereoscopes. Stereoscopes meaning interface. This is the one interface, and this is the one interface. This is the one interface. This is the one interface. This is the one interface, and the remaining all are the classes. This is the one class. This is the class. This is the interface, and this is the interface, and this is the class, and this is also class. This is also class. This is also class. This is also class, and this is the interface. This is the interface, and here these all are belong to one framework. These all are belong to one hierarchy, that is the collection hierarchy. But map hierarchy is the different. They both are belong to collection framework, but hierarchy is the different. This is the collection hierarchy. This is the collection hierarchy. This is the map hierarchy. This is the map hierarchy. This is map hierarchy. Arrays parent class is also object. Collection parent class is also object. Current parent class is also object. Okay, so we'll go ahead with one by one. Basically, list set map. So list is first point. We'll go ahead with one by one. So it is the child interface of collection. Meaning, so hierarchy is first collection is the parent interface. In that list is the child interface. The first point is the same point. It is the child interface of collection. And if you want to represent a group of individual objects where duplicates are allowed and insertion order is preserved, then we should go ahead with the lister. You can go ahead with the lister. Here the important points is insertion order is preserved and duplicate values are allowed. Insertion order is preserved and duplicate values are insertion. Insertion order is preserved. Insertion order is preserved and insertion order is preserved. And next point is, I would say, insertion order is preserved. Duplicates are allowed. Duplicates are allowed. Duplicates are allowed. Insertion order is preserved and duplicate values are allowed. Then that is called. Then at the time you can go ahead with the list interface. List interface. List interface. List interface. Okay. Okay. So in that, So index positions. Already we know arrays concept. In that arrays, we can add the values, we can retrieve the values based on the index position, right? So here also list also will follow index position. Here also you can add the values, you can retrieve the values based on index position. There are some methods are available like add method. If you want to add the object, then you can go ahead with the add method, add all method, get method, okay, remove method, set method. These all are predefined methods are available. So after that, in that array list, the data structure is array list, and so here you can see the points. Array list is an implementation of class interface, collection interface. The underlying data structure is resizable, meaning internally it will use the arrays to store the data, and duplicate objects are allowed. Insertion order is preserved. Insertion order is preserved, and next heterogeneous objects are allowed. Null insertion is possible. Null insertion is possible. Normally, I will take one program and then I will show you the practically. We'll get the clarity of that. For example, this is normal demo class, right? And array list is the predefined class. This is the normal Java class, and then array list is the predefined class. Then how you can make the list between two classes? So obviously you can create the class for the object. So I am creating object AR equal to array list AL equal to new array list. New array list. Okay, fine. Now here we have how to import the statements. So I created connection between two classes successfully. Now I need to add the values, objects. If I want to add the object, then I have the method that is the object. I'm storing some 100 like that. Here you can store any kind of values like integer data types, double string, float, anything you can store. Anything you can store. If I take sysout statement, you can see here all the values are coming. Next point is it can allow the duplicate values. These are the values. For example, insertion order meaning how I am adding the values. It is printing the same values. It is printing based on the insertion order. Based on the insertion order. Now here I would like to mention. So there are three duplicate values. There are two duplicate values. If I try to print this one, so it is allowing duplicate values as well. It is allowing the duplicate as well. So that is the advantage with the array list, meaning not I would say that is the future in the array list. Array list it can maintain the insertion order, and duplicate values are it can allow the duplicate values. It can allow the duplicate values. Next point is heterogeneous objects are allowed. Heterogeneous objects mean you can you can mention null points as well. For example, we can add a null point meaning we can add null points as well. Can add null points as well. I can mention null points as well. So it will take the null points as well. It will take the null points as well. So that is that is all about array list. That is all about array list. Insertion order is preserved. Duplicate insertion order is preserved. Duplicates are allowed, and insertion I would say insertion order is preserved. Then that is called. Then at the time you can go ahead with the array list concept. At the time you can go ahead with the array list concept. Next we have a linked list. The data structure here we follow like array format. I would say the values you can store the values, you can retrieve the values based on the index position. But in case of linked list, in case of okay, in case of list collections, yeah. Yeah. In case of list where actually we can mention, we can go ahead with the list. Yeah, linked list. Linked list is the one of the implementation class of collection interface, and underlying data structure is the double linked list. Double linked list meaning how the data will be organized in here. For example, double linked list meaning, so here the data will be stored in the format of nodes. This node to this node connection is links. This node to this node connection is links. So this value is some 10 and this value is some 20. If you want to store the value in between 10 to 15, then in that case what will happen? One node will be created in middle, and that is 15, and this node will pointed to this one, this node will be pointed to this one, and this node will be pointed to this one. So in the linked list data structure, it will follow the data structure like this. It will follow the data structure like this. Okay, so underlying data structure is double linked list. Double linked list means double links. And in if our frequent operation is an insertion or deletion in the middle, then this is the best choice. If you want to add the middle, and if you want to remove and add the values in the middle, then this is the best choice. This is the best choice. Duplicate values are allowed. Insertion order is preserved. All the points. So whatever array list and linked list, all are the same. All are the same. So here we will follow the linked list, and there we will follow the based on the index positions. Based on the index positions. So see here, duplicates are valued, and insertion order is preserved. Heterogeneous are allowed. Null list is possible. All points, whatever the points we are array list, all the points are same. Only the data structure is different. Guys, collection topic is very easy. Okay. Now here you can see what I am doing. So instead of I am mentioning like it as the linked list. I am mentioning like as the linked list. Linked list. And then I can import the statement. And that's it. I'm saving this one, and then I'm running this one. So see all the points 100 Java and 100. So duplicate values are allowed. Null point insertion order is preserved, and null values also allowed. Null values also allowed. Only the difference between array list and linked list is data structure is the different. Remaining purpose functionality is same. Remaining functionality is the same. This is all about array list and linked list. The methods all are the same. Next we have the vector and stack. Vector and stack. So vector and stack. Vector is the implementation class of the list interface, which is used to store the group of individual objects where duplicate values are allowed. Where duplicate values are allowed. Where duplicate values are allowed. So vector is exactly similar to array list, but array list is not a synchronized class, and where vector is the synchronize. Guys, only the little difference is it is similar to array list. The array list, what we do, we can add the values, we can retrieve the values based on the index position only, right? Yes, but only the difference between array list and vector is the vector does not vector will maintain the vector is not I would say vector is a synchronized, array list is not a synchronized, array list is not a synchronized. So here simply what you can do, you can take like here vector vector vector, and then here you can implement save the program and run the program. So see, vector is also same. It can allow the duplicate values. All the things are the same. All the things are the same. Okay, next we have the stack. Stack data structure. Stack data structure. Stack is the child class of vector and implements of list interface. Stack store a group of objects using mechanism that is called LIFO. LIFO meaning last in first out. Last in first out. For example, whenever you are searching in the Chrome in that history, so the last whatever you searched in the last time that will be visible on the first time, right? That will be visible on the first time. So in the Chrome, our browsers will follow the LIFO data structure. Last in first out data structure. Last in first out data structure. Okay. LIFO stands for last in first out. It means last inserted element deleted first. Last inserted element deleted first. Here we have the methods. There are four methods in the stack. There are four methods. One is the push method, pop method, and peek method. Push method, pop method, and peek method. Push method, which is used to add the new element into the stack, and pop method, this method deletes the top element available on the stack. Peek method meaning which is just returns the top element available on the stack. Element on the stack. For example, now I will show you. Instead of set vector, I'm mentioning like as the stack. Stack. Here also I'm mentioning like as the stack. Okay, now here actually we will use the methods that is push methods. Push is the method which is used to add the element. Add the element. Where we have the peak method which is used to L dot peak method. You can see here peak method what it is doing. It is printing top element, and next we have the method that is pop method. Pop method. What it will do? It will remove the highest element. It will remove the highest element. After removing the highest element, what you can do? So sort statement. You can try to print AL values. See here, pop method is deleting the top element. Pop method is deleting the top element. We have the very important topic, that is the iterator. Iterator is the method which is used to iterate the values for forward direction. List iterator is the method which is used to iterate the values both forward and backward direction. 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 So from today, what you guys do, you can do the assignments on. You guys can do the assignments on. Generics is the one assignment. Wrapper classes is the one assignment. Wrapper class. Write a Java program to demonstrate the wrapper classes. That is the one assignment. Next, generics. Generics is the one assignment. Next, array list. In the collections, array list and linked list and vector stack. These are the assignments you can do, and then can share in the group. So remaining part will continue in tomorrow. Any questions? If not, can you please share your names? Remaining part will be continued in tomorrow session. Any questions? Please share your names.